Hey there, folks. I am the Mighty Plantain. Thanks for checking out this beer review. I got something for you from a local Maine brewery, and possibly my favorite local Maine brewery would be Boothbay Craft Brewery. Lots of things I love about this place. I mean, I've got a lot of nostalgic family memories of the Boothbay Harbor area. And yes, Boothbay is not Boothbay Harbor. Just ask anybody who lives in either of the two towns and they'll tell you the difference. But that region is very near and dear to my heart. Also, Boothbay Craft Brewery has a lot of great beers. I randomly discovered them. Like I said, one of my favorite areas of the state, and I didn't even know there was a brewery there until I came across them at one of the local Maine beer fests and just, oh, hey, what do you know? Ever since then, a lot of great beers have come out of there. I have not found one that I didn't like. Been to the pub. It's got a great setting, from reclaimed fence post bar stools to the food to the atmosphere. It's just a great area. Visit it if you're in the state. It's a lovely little place and a great visit, and some awesome beers. They have never disappointed me, and every single beer that they produce has a little bit of a story behind it. So I'm going to read this one from 27 Lager. Route 27 is the lifeline for all of us that reside in central Maine. It's our passage to the coast during the summer months and our escape to the North Woods, solitude, and snow country in the winter. During the summer months, it's a little jam-packed, too. It's busy. Although we have added some new traffic lights to make it a little easier to get where you're going, thanks to people not stopping and letting you in. Anyway, long story. If you've been around, you'll know what I'm talking about. We brewed this German-style lager beer to appease the many non-hoppy beer drinkers between the Landing and the Gore. It is balanced with the rich notes of fresh bread and crackers from Munich malts and a crisp finish that's accentuated with mild floral aromatics from Hallertau Hersbrucker hops. Cheers. All right, so a lot of talking that up, and it says here always unfiltered, so this is going to be an unfiltered beer. Now, cans, never been a big fan of cans, but Boothbay's been doing it right. I haven't really noticed any interference in the taste in the beer from the can, and the metallic can. So, I'll give them credit for that. Canned beer has been getting better over the years, and a lot of microbreweries and craft breweries have been doing a lot better with it. Specially lined cans, special shape to allow things to flow better and just not interfere with the taste of the beer. Now, that's a very nice dark beer. It's got a bit of a reddish and amber color to it, which is kind of nice. Fairly effervescent. Not a lot of bubbles coming up, though. So at first effervescent, but not a lot of bubbles now. So I'd say first crack, lots of bubbles, but after that it kind of settles quickly. Very clear, not cloudy at all. So where it says always unfiltered, kind of surprised by how clear it is, and no flocks, no flecks, no particulates. Not getting anything really from the aroma of the beer. Very, very neutral. Maybe just a mild breadiness. But very, very subdued. Not much in the aroma at all. It's got a heavier mouthfeel than I would have expected. about a medium to medium heavy mouthfeel. More of a medium mouthfeel. It's crisp and refreshing. A little bready. Like the label mentioned, a bit of a cracker taste to it. Like almost a buttery cracker, like a Ritz cracker type of taste. But overall, very neutral and very refreshing. Not a lot of flavors jumping out at me. I would say this is their attempt at making a beer that appeals to a wide variety of palates. There's nothing really extreme in it. But I can see how this particular beer would be a mass market one that a lot of people would like. Your folks who aren't particularly big beer aficionados, but who are just looking for something kind of neutral. Pardon. Yeah, mostly an overall breadiness and a buttery cracker flavor, but I'm not getting anything really hoppy off of it, not getting a particularly strong characteristic from anything. I want to hit this with a 3.5 out of 5. Bear in mind on a 1 to 5 scale, a 2.5 is average, so 3.5 is pretty much a decent above average beer. There's just really nothing in particular that's distinguishing this beer for me, other than the fact that it is very easy to drink, and I can see how it would have a mass appeal. And I'm not disliking it, so I'm pushing it up to the above average, just because I can see myself drinking a whole bunch of these back to back to back, and I'm not going to have any problems introducing a friend to this. No matter what their tastes run, they're going to enjoy this beer. So that's just my opinion. Love to hear what you have to say about it. Hit me up down in the comments and the email link down below. If you agree or disagree, either way, I want to hear what you have to say. While you're down there, make sure to click like and share on the video, and then click that little subscribe button as well. When you subscribe, you'll get a notification every time I post a new video. Hopefully you're getting some value out of them. They're taking the mystery out of your local beer cooler, or at least providing you some entertainment. Until next time, folks, thanks for tuning in. Cheers.